My Brian Smith, I had a son 9/11/2001. He died October 4th, 2002. That's when most of my drug use started happening. I love him. All right, hold up. Ooh.
Well, we got a problem out here. We got a water leak. We're going to have to replace 260 foot of line. And it's fixing to rain. And all the water's off at the farm. It always comes at the wrong time. That's farm life.
I'm trying to beat the weather.
I would have put the sticker pipe in if you put it. You're going to sponsor politicians.
My Brian Smith, 40 years old. Grew up in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Grew up in church. Every Sunday my mom had me in church. I was the youngest of 5, so I seen everybody else get in trouble, so I tried to stay away from trouble. 14 years old, I started smoking weed every weekend and drinking beer. It progressed as the time went on. Tried cocaine, pills, opiates. It just progressed as the time went on more and more. I went to college playing football, UNA. I had a son 9/11/2001. He died October 4th, 2002. That's when most of my drug use started happening. I didn't know how to deal with the grief. I missed him, and it just took a part of my life, and I guess the drugs was something to fill the missing part. It seems like after you lose a kid, you really want to be with the kids you have, but me being away from my family was the biggest part of me wanting to stop doing it. After I started doing drugs, I just really couldn't seem to put it down for a reason. 2009, went through a divorce. I started meth. I used it frequently. Lost the house, went downhill. So like the last probably 5 years, I started going to jail. My folks helped me get out. I mean, they was always there. I could always go to them for anything I needed, but they just said they wasn't gonna be there for me messing up my life. They didn't want to see me kill myself. So, lost sight of God. I just wasn't in the Word. Just wasn't asking for help or didn't think I needed it. I'd do it all by myself. And I found out it didn't work. I really needed help. I didn't know what to do. But I had a couple guys that I knew from working with that come to Isaiah 58 Farms, and I looked them up before I went to jail. I went to jail, I sat there for 3 months. I'll never forget, I dropped to my knees and I asked God to help me. That's the first time I asked God to help me since my son died. So he didn't show me, he didn't just come and say, get out, get up, you're good. So it took a little work. I went to, I got out of jail, come right back. So he just smacked me in my face, said, if you're gonna get out and do the same thing, I'm gonna put you back where you need to be. So I come to Isaiah 58 Farms. I've been here 9 months. October the 30th, my uncle passed away. And you really don't realize what people say to you or what they do until you look back at it, I guess. He told me to open up the Bible and read 1 Corinthians 13. And I read it out loud. He wanted me to read it out loud. It took me 3 years to realize what he was telling us. He passed away while I was here. And I didn't get to see him. I didn't tell him that he's the first person that showed me a verse in the Bible that really stuck with me. I love him for that. I love him. All right, hold up. I picked up the Bible pretty good. I read more of the Bible in the last year or 2 years that I've ever read in my life. The things I do, I don't want to do it. The things I want to do, I can't stop doing. And it opened up my eyes. It's like it's telling me that. So I know what's wrong and right. So I need to start doing right. I need to take steps in my life to make it right with my family, my kids. I know God forgive me. I hope everybody else will. And I know my kids have. They love me to death. And I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be alive. If somebody's out there doing the same thing I was doing and really want help, you gotta do it. It's your choice. Can't nobody help but you and God. Everything you have done, God has already forgiven you for it. You need to ask for forgiveness, but He's already forgiven you. He loves you. We love you. I love you. I don't even know you. This is a good place to come if you need help. If you really want help, it's a good place to come. You have to work a little bit, but it pays off in the long run.